Good morning, guys. Today I'm doing this repair. It's in a city of Laguna Woods, California. What I'm gonna do here, I'm going to patch these skylights. Now, these guys opened these three skylights on this flat roof, and it's my job to patch it. You see, like right here, they went all the way to the wood. This is the wood, and this is the hot mop with gravel. It's a gravel roof. So today I'm gonna show you how to patch a gravel roof with there's three ways to patch this kind of roof. The most recommended one, the one that everybody, not everybody, but usually companies do, commercial. This is a commercial building. They usually patch it with hot mop. They come and hot mop it, and then they do it. And then the second option is to do it with cold application. You scrape all the rock around it till you get to the membrane, to the black membrane, and then you apply the how do you call that? The cold application, and then you seal it like that. And the last option is with torch down. With torch, which I'm gonna do today because I have a bunch of pieces at home, that I don't use. So I'm gonna do it with that. I'm not saying that I'm using my trash. I'm using what stuff that I'm needed to use. This is only 2x2, so I only need a little piece of torch. I don't need that much. So by saying this, I'm going to show you how do I do it with torch down. The torch down is the cheapest, but the most difficult of all of them because you have to be very careful when you do it with torch down. Okay, I've seen a lot of repairs. They go and patch a hot mop roof with torch down, like a gravel roof with torch down, and it leaks, okay? Because the torch down does not stick to the asphalt, they don't go with that. This is it doesn't adhere properly. So today I'm going to show you how do I do it, and hopefully you guys like it. And this is the most cheapest way for the homeowner or the contractor to do it. Let's say, for example, if a company come and do this with a hot mop, it's gonna cost them about, let's say, between $900 and $1,500 to patch these three. If you do it with cold application, it's gonna cost them about, let's say, between $600 and $800 with cold application. And if I do it with torch down, I'm gonna do it for $450, all three of them. And that's very effective way. It's cheap for the contractor and it's cheap for the homeowner. So these guys are trying to save money. By saving money, it doesn't mean I'm gonna do a bad job. I'm just gonna do another alternative way, that's gonna last a long time, and it's gonna be very effective. Okay, guys, I'm not cutting corners or doing Mickey Mouse job or anything like that. I do quality work, but I'm trying to save money to their pocket because that's what they told me. Hey, I'm not charging a lot of money for these skylights. That's what the contractor told me. Please, so try to help me out. So the patch I'm gonna do is gonna last for as long as the life of this roof, and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, guys, later. Step number one, you have to sweep all the rocks around the repair area. So make sure you have it cleaned. See like he's doing it. Step number two, it's when you sweep most of the gravel, make sure you clean all the way around the skylight. The next step is gonna be for me to heat weld the rock so I can get rid of this. And then one of my guys is going to peel it off all the way down to the hot mop. Okay, I'll show you how. Step number two is to heat weld the rocks around it, and then just melt them until you get to the ply. Okay, this is how I do it. Quédate, Mauro. Mauro, mira, ahí. This is how you melt the thing around and then make sure it's clean, no rocks or debris on it. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna adhere your torch down to the membrane, to the mid ply, it's called a ply sheet. You got 2 layers of asphalt, 2 layers of mid ply, and also it has 1 layer on another asphalt, and then the rocks on top. So that's what basically is. It's a rock roof. Okay, you see it? So my finished work is gonna look like this. This is what basically is. It's a hot mop. This is a hot mop, but then they put rocks around it. You can put rocks on the wall. So this is how you're supposed to do it. Okay. Step number 3: after you clean up, you remove the rocks around the thing, around the skylights. And the reason I didn't heat up this part because I have a T-top. And a long time ago I was doing a torch down job, and the roof underneath, I mean the attic, caught on fire. It kind of like caught on fire. Luckily we saw the smoke, and then we got the fire extinguisher, and we just killed the flame. But on this part, just take your time and do it like this with the shovel. Just you're gonna get to the same result. It's gonna take you longer, but you have to do it. You have to do it with the shovel. You know, like the old school. You know, with no flame, because if you put flame on that T-top, the T-top is gonna suck the flame, and it's gonna get into the attic. And you see, like inside there's a lot of insulation. And once it catches on fire, it's gonna be hard for you to extinguish the fire. So be careful, okay, guys? So whenever you're working with torch down, that's why a lot of companies, you know, the insurance company, they don't want them to do torch down anymore, because they have like bad results. You know, they cut some buildings on fire and stuff like that. No, Mauro, no aviente nada para abajo. So I'll show you my next step. Step number 3 is the can strip. Okay, please, guys, do not use a nail metal, because you're really messing up the roof. You're supposed to use a can strip. You see, you cut them an angle, and then you join and then you hold it with AD nails, or you can use it with any kind of nails. Just hold it in place. No, allá en la orilla, viejo. Nos pone 2 y ya. See, this is the way you do it. See, it's called can strip, and that's gonna give you an angle right there on the corner. It's going to prevent the water from sagging in that area, and also it's going to help the material not to deteriorate faster. See, can strip. Okay, can strip. They're coming in big pieces like this, and you just cut them, you know, the way you want them. Okay, guys, this is the can strip. Okay, can strip. They sell it in several sizes. 1.5 by 1.5. This is 2 by 2. Then they have 3 by 3, and like that. Okay. Step number 4 is to install the base sheet. Okay. After you install the again, I got cut off because I got a phone call. But anyway, this is how I do my base sheet. Mr. Mac, I don't know what's your number, but this is how you fold the material when you get to a wall or whatever. You just cut it here at an angle, cut it here, and then you fold it and you wrap it around. And this is gonna be a final cut. Right here, bájalo para abajo, mano. Arriba que te quede parejo. A final cut, and hijo, arriba que te quede parejo aquí. This is how I do my base, okay? And then I nail it. You see, now I'm ready to apply my torch down. Still I have to nail here on the edge, right here, to push it down. I have to nail here to push, you see, like on this side, to apply pressure and make sure the flame is not gonna go inside. But anyway, this is an easy job. So okay, so step number 1 is to clean the area. Step number 2 is to burn the asphalt around it and peel it off, and then just get to the membrane. Still number 3 is the Cant strip. Number 4 is the base sheet. And number 5 is gonna be the torch down, okay? I'll show it to you. Mauro, fíjate de este lado, Mauro. Mauro, asómate de este lado. Mauro. Ahí está. This is how you do the cut. You see, you wrap it around. Okay, Mr. Mac? Hold it in place. And you do the cut like this. See, you wrap it. See, and then you do the cut, and then right here you do a final cut. Okay, guys, later. This is a finished cut, and this is a wrap. Okay, see how you wrap it around? You wrap it around on both sides, you see it? Wrap. Right here is a wrap. Okay, Mr. Mac, this is for you. You see how I wrap it? And then this is a finished cut. So this is how you finish it. So it's gonna look like that when it's finished. See it? And then you're just gonna mount the Skylight on top. Okay, this is the final look of the torch down. After I heat weld it, you gotta make sure all the laps are. You see how I bled them? See how I bled the torch? Okay, this was sealed right now, but if you leave it like that in 2-3 years, it's gonna come apart because the asphalt and the torch down are different materials. I remember that about 13-14 years ago, I did some repairs on a commercial roof. It was a rock roof, and they had a leak on the drain. And I remember I stopped the water for like 2 years, and then they called me 2 years later. And when I checked, and the torch just came apart from the asphalt. It sticks for a little bit, but if the water penetrates, it doesn't adhere perfectly. So what I need to do is now apply a 3/4 of the roof cement and webbing all the way around and on the corners. Okay, to make sure that that's the only material that's gonna adhere to the asphalt and to the torch. So I'm going to make a better bond right there. So that way it's gonna stay there for life. Okay, guys. So I'll show you how to do it. And if you wanna follow my advice, follow. If you don't. Also, the other thing right here, you have to put at least a couple of nails all the way around to make sure that the material is not gonna come off. You know, because like sometimes people, you know, they set the skylights and they push in too hard, so they bring the material down, they peel it off. So that way you will prevent all that. And this is the way it looks right now. And I'll take another video when I finish, okay? Hasta arriba, lo más arriba que pueda. Un poquito retirado del ladrillo. Más para allá, Mauro. Donde puedes clavar bien. See, and these nails are gonna prevent the material from, peeling off the thing, because remember that I attached the base to the wood with nails. So somebody pushes the thing so hard and it's so tight, so you're gonna just peel it off. Okay, that's why I'm putting nails right there. See, after you apply the webbing, then you cover it with another layer of the roof cement like this, and this is gonna prevent the roof cement on the bottom from cracking. Okay, guys, so you will do it like this. Comprendis? Comprendi? So this is the way you do it. You don't use a piece of torch here, okay, guys? Don't do it. Please don't. Like I made a comment on one of my videos that I supposed to use a piece of torch. He must be a handyman because he wants to look stuff pretty. Instead of like making a roof last long, a lot of people, they want to make it look pretty instead of the quality. Well, it's sad to hear that, but anyway, this is the way it is. Okay, guys, you apply the roof cement a little bit, just enough to hold the webbing in place, and then later you put more. See it? You use rabbit, and remember to use some gloves because if it gets into your hand, it's so hard to take it off. Okay, here goes again. Put the webbing, you pre-cut the webbing, and then you just set it in place. I got a guy setting up the webbing in place for me, so that way it's easier, faster. Remember, it's a teamwork. It's not about killing someone all day, you know. It's a teamwork, so you can do it faster. These three Skylight will be done in like in 2.5 hours. 2 guys, and that's it. We're done for the day. I'm gonna send them home, and then I'm gonna go see another job. See, easy. See, put more, just a little tiny coat. You don't have to put a lot. Okay, 1 bucket of mastic, it's enough for a whole building. Okay, when you know how to apply it. See it? Like this. Okay, sayonara. Okay, after I apply the 3/4 to the corners, then I have to apply it all the way around the torch down to bond the hot mop system to the torch down system. Even though right now it's stuck together, you see it? There's no way it come off, but this thing comes apart. Okay, excuse me. For other guys that they do torch down over a hot mop system, please use a 3/4 all the way where the torch meets the hot mop. Okay, this was gonna protect here, you know, but if you leave it like that, in 2-3 years it's gonna start leaking because the water is gonna go underneath the torch. It's gonna come apart from the house full. Okay, even though if you scrape it, even do whatever you do, you can do the best torch down system, but if you don't apply roof cement, it's going to leak. And this video is dedicated also to my friend Paco Cabrera, Francisco Cabrera de Campton, California. He's one of my masters, one of my mentors that taught me how to do the hot mop system when we used to work for commercial companies. He's the one who told me to use a 3/4 to bond the torch to the hot mop, because I did some repairs on when I used to be I was a journeyman, but I didn't know about this. So he told me it's because you're using the torch down over a hot mop system, and that's 2 different systems that they don't go together. So you have to use a 3/4 in order for you to put them together. So that's what I do, and thanks to him, I know how to do this. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching. And this is almost the final step to the Skylight repair is done already. I mean, the Skylight sealed or re-roof or whatever you want to call it. It's done 100%. Now I just need to cover, and then you see I put a 3/4 all the way around. Even though it's the torch down sealed completely to the asphalt, I don't trust it, so that's why I use the roof cement. And right now I'm going to just throw the rocks on top, and I'm going to see how it is. Okay. You can see how I do it. I'll show you how to do it. Okay guys, can you tell that you see my mastic underneath? You see nothing. So everything looks normal, like nothing happened. So nobody's gonna be able to tell that this is a patch. You see this is the original roof. You see this has been here for 20 years. You see this is the original roof. These roofs have been here for 20 years. This has been done for big companies, not for little roofers. You know, all this is a retirement for elderly people. So it's called Laguna Woods. All these roofs are done by commercial companies. You see, the commercial companies, they don't use a piece of torch on the corners. You see, guys. So don't listen to the haters out there that came out with stupid ideas, saying that you have to weld a little piece of a little piece of torch. See, this has been here for 20 years. I remember I used to come here in 1999 with greeting for Jim Freed. He taught me how to toss the rocks. I remember we used to do some rock roofs like this, patches on this wall. There used to be a leisure world here, but now it's called Laguna Woods. They changed it, and then he taught me how to toss the rocks to look uniform, to look even. You see how I did it? So nobody knows that there's a patch right there. Right now I'm gonna put the skylights back, and everything's gonna look normal. All right, guys. See ya. See, I'm done. finito. See, I can walk on this part and nobody can see the patching underneath. Nobody knows that there's a torch down application. So yeah, everything looks normal. That's the way you do patches, okay, guy? Make it look like nothing happened, like it's been there for years. You don't void the warranty of the installer, and this is the way I do it. Greetings to Paco Cabrera, Efraín Arriaga, and Manuel Alvarez. Those people are the ones who taught me the hardcore of the hot map system, torch down system, and cold applications. So those are the guys that have to really thanks for teaching me all the commercial stuff applications. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Thank you, Meño. Thank you, Efren. And thank you, Paco. Paco, el mejor mapeador del mundo. El más perro. Bye.